This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Jackpocket. Feeling lucky? Well, get ready to try your luck with Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. With Jackpocket, you order Powerball and Mega Million tickets right on your phone. They even have official state lottery games, so you just whip your phone out. No, you ain't got to run to that. Whip, right there on your phone, everything. Right there. What we talking about? Official state lottery games right there on your phone. New customers get a free lottery ticket by using promo code Gillie. So listen, go on there right now. Get you a Mega Millions or Powerball ticket on me. If you win, I don't want to break down, but I do want to break down. That's all I'm telling you. And that's code Gillie for a free Powerball or Mega Millions ticket. Don't wait. Download Jackpocket now for your chance to win big. Good luck, Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. Why would you go anywhere else? You wouldn't. It's Jackpocket, right?
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game.
Yes.
Now listen, you know this is gonna be $1 million worth of game because we got the one, the only Prime Time. See, I'm gonna take you back, and because I gotta ask Prime something real important. See, a lot of y'all don't know something.
Oh Lord, here we
See,
go.
Prime got into the game because it was a dude named Big Mike, because Prime used to run track too.
Okay.
The reason he got on the track team because after school, he came booking out the doors because they said Big Mike was coming.
Oh,
the track coach seen him and
This is
said,
a good one, yeah.
go ahead and get Prime. Go
Right,
get him.
right.
He gonna be
You
something.
see me running.
And then he wound up, next thing you know, he had, Florida State. But that's another story.
because
We're
of
gonna
Big
talk
Mike.
about that another
All
time.
because of Big Mike.
because of Big Mike.
Big
because
Mike
Big Mike
turned him
changed.
into a track star. He could have went to the Olympics, but he was on the track team. A lot of y'all know that. 85 to 88, FSU. What would it have been like if Prime had NIL money?
Lord Jesus. First of all, I need some background dancers and music.
If you
know
had
what? Do this to me in post. Put in doom 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 doom. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
All right, bet.
Okay, while I'm talking,
Make
put
sure
it in. All right. What it would have been like, doom 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 doom. It wouldn't have been fair
Yeah.
because we were social media without social media. You really had to have game. You really had to have a mouthpiece. You really had to have thought process of forward thinking to build that character of Prime up and have him in the forefront of your mind and on the tip of your tongues for all those years without social media, man. It would have been crazy. I would have loved it. May have gotten in trouble a bit more, but I would have loved it tremendously. It would have been crazy.
Being the fact that you was prime time on campus,
Yeah.
right? But it was no social media.
There wasn't no social.
So
No, hold up. You was social media.
Yeah. But you really had to do your thing.
yes.
Yeah, like for your name to carry from state to state, from city to city, you really had to be him.
Right.
Because it was all the mouthpiece and the hearsay. It was the storytelling. It was
Right.
all that because nobody really could see you do your thing until you did your thing on national television. But the main things that you did was off camera. That's what made us who we are. The things we did off camera.
And Prime was a rock star at Florida State on campus.
Yeah, it was good. Life was good. I played 3 sports.
But when you look at Shador and Travis and Shiloh and you look at them on campus, are you like, how they might got me beat?
First of all, let's get this straight. Ain't none of them on campus because things have changed. Like ain't no everybody taking classes online and they graduate. Shador has never taken a class on campus in his whole college career. And I don't believe Shiloh may have at South Carolina, but I don't ever remember Travis being on campus as well. So they missed a whole part of the collegiate experience. But to each his own. Shador tells me all the time, I ain't him. With a straight face.
Wait. With a straight face.
You ain't me. It ain't nothing you did. I mean, and he's having a silent competition.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, it's not offensive, but I just heard on his podcast. What's the name? Too Legendary. Yeah, Too Legendary. He got so many darn names. Too Legendary. That his goal was to be drafted higher than me. And he's going to eclipse that. I was the 5th pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going before 5.
Yeah.
But that was his goal. That's his personal, his private little goal. So it's always a competition versus the father, but he's humble enough to submit to the father. And I appreciate both of them, all my boys, for the Bucky too. I appreciate all of them for that.
Now let's get back to this, right? We interviewed you. You had a book coming out, New York Times bestseller.
Yeah.
Shout out to both of these good brothers right here for having New
You
York
did that
Times
thing, though.
Yeah, we both did.
bestsellers.
Yeah, but you did that thing.
Appreciate that.
I'm
You
proud
know
of
what I
you.
mean? And we was interviewing the coach.
Talk to him.
And we said,
Talk to him.
Coach, this was prior to the season. We said, Coach, where do you see Shador and Travis going in the draft? And Coach calmly said, I believe both of them will definitely be top 5, depending on what teams is picking at what. And it was a lot of backlash that Coach received for that. I
Right.
seen some comments,
Yeah,
just talking like that because that's his son,
Right.
Yup.
and that's the other player that played
Yup.
for the team. But now we here, Coach,
Yeah.
and the draft is coming up.
Yep.
And everything you said seems like it's coming to light, Coach.
It's prophetic. Not only that, I can remember receiving the idiot comments about the portal. Remember when we first came in and we had to flip the team because the team was unsuccessful, I'm being kind, and we flipped it by using the portal? What is every college team doing right now?
Using the
Portal.
But it's cool when they do it.
Right.
But it was a problem what I did,
Right.
first and foremost. So that's where we're headed. And God just whispered to me years before, go there.
Yeah.
And that's where it is right now. But those young men, not only are they going in the top 5, they have an opportunity to go first and second. And the worst, I think, they'll be top 3.
Now, another thing, because there's 2 parts to this question. Another thing you said was, depending on what teams is picking where.
Right.
Now, Tennessee has the first pick of the draft.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. I don't. First of all, no state tax. New stadium going in. Beautiful city. I love it. I really do. I don't know what's going to transpire because right now is positioning time. You're gonna see article coming out that I don't like Shador, I don't like Travis, I don't like Cam, just so they'll fall right where they want them to fall.
Right.
So it's a lot of positioning going on, a strategic hating going on right now. But what I love is you got all 3 of those are like my boys, like they my babies, like they even Cam.
Right.
Yeah.
They have the same trainer. Daryl trains both of them. So if you hating on Shador, that means you got to uplift Cam.
Right.
If you hating on Cam, that means you got to uplift Shador, or you got to bring somebody else in the fold, which you know better than that.
Right.
So I love the way all of this is transpiring because it still is going to be one of our kids.
Right.
And we're going to do the draft in Boulder, Colorado, in the gymnasium with a packed house in front of all the students. So when they call their names, it's going to be pandemonium.
We'll be there.
Like never before.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Yeah, y'all get all the exclusive
We be
anything,
there.
anything y'all want.
We'll be there.
Matter of fact.
I know that the school has to love that even in a time when it's supposed to be about Shador and his family and Shiloh and his family and Travis and his family, y'all still making it about the university.
Because they've been good to us. Without the compliance of what we do and what they allow us to do in our own peculiar way, our own hood way, our own real, genuine way, it wouldn't be possible. But they allow us to be unapologetically who we are. And I love that. So we want to celebrate with the people that have made it possible for us.
Because you didn't just go change the football team. You wanted to change the menu, the season,
Everything. Oh, you know I know the menu.
More salt,
You know
pepper,
the
and
menu,
Old
really.
Bay.
I know the menu real well.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah,
man, the
yeah,
chef
yeah.
up in there. You
That's
see
right.
me. Put it together, baby.
That's
I'm
right.
here.
That's right.
I slide down there first. Y'all go watch the game. I'll be down there.
That's right.
Listen, I mean, come on, hook that up.
What's a bigger moment for you, Coach? You being drafted or you seeing your kids being drafted?
My kids, man.
That's gonna be
My
major.
kids. It's gonna be tough, but my kids. And then You know, Shiloh has a situation where he got to work his butt off to go where he wants to go in whatever round that's going to be. But he's always had it tough.
Right.
He's always been the one that had to go. Good job, Sam. He's always been the one to
That's my guy
to
said.
have it the other way. Like Shiloh's all, you know, he's resilient though.
Right.
So God has always worked with him that way. He's gonna have to really go get it. But I like that.
When you got drafted, you was too cool to even. You was like, because
I ain't going there.
They would have to
It was
put me on
different.
layaway.
It was so crazy that see we didn't have a location to go to.
Yeah.
I went to a place that one of my agents at the time, I chose 2 agents, because I played football, baseball, and then I wanted that separate. You know, I wanted everybody to go for theirs. You know, football, baseball guy, and then the overall guy was Eugene Parker. So I didn't even. It was so different, and I'm sitting there thinking, I went at my crib. I was at their crib somewhere just doing my thing. I think I was in Chicago. That was the first time I seen snow.
Damn.
At the draft.
Yeah.
So that's how it was. But now we get to create the own environment that we want, and we want to celebrate. It's gonna be crazy, man. Can you imagine the way that gym is going?
That gym gonna be crazy
when they call those names.
I think it'll be crazy.
Yeah.
Because you gotta understand.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by DraftKings. NFL playoffs? We're talking about NFL playoffs. You bet we are. Get into action on DraftKings Sportsbook, official sports betting partner of the NFL. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning the NFL playoffs. And the key to you scoring big is betting on them at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple as a player to score 6. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and pick your pick. Here's another reason to watch your favorite players crush it in the playoffs. New customers bet $5 and get 200 in bonus bets instantly. So you bet $5, you get 200 in bonus bets instantly. Score big during the NFL playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Gillie. That's code Gillie. New customers get 200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Wear it right.
For Colorado, man, it had to be like really painful. Like they was like considered like the worst college football team in the nation. Just a couple years ago. You know what I mean?
Jumping.
And now they got the kid Juju coming in.
We had and the #1 player in the nation by USA Today in high school football, you know, coming in as well. So it's off the chain, man. Right. It really is.
And I remember the naysayers saying, he gonna have a problem getting them kids to go down there and play in Colorado.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't want to go down there and play in Colorado. Why would they want to go there? They can
cold
go to
there.
Florida.
It's
they can go to this, that. Well, the kids is coming to Colorado.
Yeah, they coming.
So shout out to Coach Prime and the
whole
whole
staff,
coaching
and the whole staff.
Yes, for doing their thing.
Now, you know, it must be the money you said.
This is a fool, man. Where y'all getting from, dog?
No, I'm just saying because.
I mean, come on, man. So you when you did your 20, you was thinking of all this stuff. Though.
Yes.
You're thinking of all your stuff.
I'm gonna tell you something. I want to ask you something. Cause Gil tried to play me for this.
Okay.
Right. And this is part of when I was doing the 20. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget this day. Oh, Lord. Anybody that's a true person, they know this day. June 25th, 2009. I'm in my cell. Wow. Now, this week I'm celebrating. That whole week I was celebrating, right? Because June 21st, Sunday was my birthday, so every day I'm making special meals, me and my celly in there kicking it. I'm just reminiscing, telling old war stories. Dancing. We wasn't doing that. So I'm gonna share this with you.
Butt-naked Twister.
I'm gonna share this with you. So when that happened, CNN come across.
You playing Twister?
No, we wasn't. You know what I mean? We was just there shooting the war stories, eating food. So all week I said from Sunday to Saturday, we gonna cook different food. I'm just chill. You know what I mean? It's my birthday. I'm celebrating. Man, come across the news, CNN. Michael Jackson died, right? Me and my celly get to crying in there, right? Now,
was y'all holding each other?
It was emotion. No, we did one of these. I can't believe it, Mike, man. We did one of these. It wasn't no hug. It was like, oh, man, Mike.
Right there.
They took Mike out.
Like if somebody passing by
now,
and they seen that.
No, they wouldn't have thought that, but I'm just saying, did you cry when Mike died? This Mike.
Mike is
Because I heard some stories about you on Mike. I'm gonna break it down.
That's a lie. But
No. What I'm saying is, I heard it was a little beef between you and Mike about who Jerry curl was wetter than whose. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a good one.
I heard that.
right there is a good one.
I heard that.
See,
I heard
my curl looked wet,
But it
but it was dry.
But I'm just saying, you and Mike. They said you and Mike was like.
I heard Mike was good with them
Mike,
things too.
Mike called you one time. Hey, Deion. Hey,
I never
Brown.
talked to Mike.
Yeah, I heard
Mike
you
is
did.
one of the ones I never talked to.
You ain't never talked to Mike?
No, Prince rolled up on me one time at an award show and asked me, did I want to come to his party that he was having afterwards?
You went to the party?
Like he just like rolled up. It's Prince, dog. He's like,
Hey,
I got a party at the Palladium
the Purple Rain.
a little later. Drop by if you want to.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And he just turned the head and just floated off.
Damn. You tell me you went. You went.
And I was like, that was Prince, dog.
Did you go?
No, I ain't go.
Oh, man.
So hold on. So even
Ain't go.
Prom.
I ain't go.
So even the legend,
Seen
the
Prince.
myth, the
Man, I tell you.
Prom actually see some people and be like, oh, that's
Yeah, all the time. Like all the time. Like honestly, y'all take it for granted. Wallo rolled up on me at the Super Bowl in Atlanta by himself.
yeah.
And I was so
Early in the morning.
much in admiration that this brother came here by himself
With a
his
phone.
camera,
And a tripod.
and we did the interview in the restaurant.
Yep. First, where's Wallo?
Noise going on, but he wanted it. He like I got to go get this. I got to go get this.
And I
going.
was one of the first.
You
I
was.
was one of the first people that he told me, Wallo, I'm ready to do this coaching thing.
right. I wasn't coaching then.
He was talking to a school in Florida. He was like, I'm talking to somebody in Florida. I don't know which one. He's like, I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm
Right.
ready to do this coaching thing. He told me that.
That's right.
I'm like, yeah, but listen. I said, listen, you need a wide receiver coach. Get
See
with
what
me.
I'm
He ain't
saying?
never called me.
See what I'm saying?
He was on some bullshit.
That's what I'm
See?
saying.
I'm just saying,
That's
he ain't
how-
never
that's
called
how
me.
quick it flipped. That's
He
how
ain't never
quick it
called me.
flipped. That's how quick it flipped.
right.
But I'm always enamored by people who doing their thing, and I reach out to people blindly. I don't even know you, but if I see you getting ready to take that left instead of that right, I'm gonna call in. Hey man, look here, got love for you, such and such. You can't just all consult with people when they up. What about people when they going wayward and they down, man? That's when I'm at my best.
Yeah,
I got
because
you.
I seen Prime. He come after the game. We had the game. Big X there. Shout out to Big X the Plug, killing one of the best albums
That's right.
last year. And he had a master class. Me and him, Big X, man, talking
Yeah.
about credit, talking about team, staff, all taxes. We talking about everything. Prime just got off the field, came up there in the lot. We kicking it. And half an hour, just went in. Listen, man, make sure this, make sure that. Boom, 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 Wallo. Get with him. Make sure you
Yeah,
follow up and
that's right.
boom, boom. Make sure he get. So it's always education every time I see you. Now, did y'all have that when y'all was coming up? Did y'all have anybody that?
No, not like that.
Damn.
Not like that. And it was a lot of, like it is now, jealousy and hating a little bit. You got to understand, back then, if you were the guy, you get drafted, automatically, you were making more money than everybody on the team. So do you understand the resistance and the hatred that you receive just by being a high draft choice? Now you coming in the locker room, you getting paid more than everybody and you ain't done nothing. So that's how it was back then. So it was a lot of built-in preconceived hate that you had to ball your way out of.
What is, you know what I want to know? What is the problem? Because I think it's a great sport. What is the problem with Major League Baseball? Why is it not popping no more?
It's popping, and it's one of the highest paid, most consistent sports ever. But the reason we're not prominent in it, because first of all, we don't have fathers. Second, our African-American fathers don't play baseball. And baseball ain't cool in the hood. Because baseball take a lot of work, a lot of training, a lot of rigorous hours and time. And girls don't dig baseball players. Girls come inside the gym to watch the hoopers. You can see their bodies, you can see everything, you see them smile. Girls like the physicality of a football player, the dominance that he portrays. And girls are cheerleaders in the sport as well as basketball. Ain't nobody out there for baseball.
No, it's not.
I played. I went all through youth, and I look in the stand, wasn't nobody there for me. Not even a parent. It was nobody there. So who's going to teach them in the inner city? What black man is going to teach them in the inner city?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody there because ain't nobody play. So that's why we drop off. because of the exposure to the game, to the sport. We got some brothers out there that's doing the doggone thing, and I'm proud of them, but it's mainly led by the Dominican culture, Puerto Rican culture, Cuban culture, and so forth. Now even the Asian culture. I mean, it's crazy.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Now, you know it's playoff time, NFL. I'm talking about basketball season. What's better to pregame than New Amsterdam Vodka? And you also know if you're having a bad day, shot of New Amsterdam Vodka. Life ain't going your way. Shot of New Amsterdam Vodka. You caught your woman cheating today. Shot of New Amsterdam Vodka. It's distilled 5 times. It's filtered 3 times for that clean, crisp finish. You can drink it straight up. You could drink it on the rocks, juice, soda, or you could just make a classic New Amsterdam Mule. That's up to you. But when you're out and about at your local liquor store, make sure you get you some New Amsterdam vodka. Don't you walk past that New Amsterdam. Don't you do that. You get there, you scoop it up. As you can see, this bottle was almost gone. So we really sip this, you know. New Amsterdam, it's a way of life. New Amsterdam vodka, make sure you get yours some. New Amsterdam vodka, make sure you get you some. Right.
I
Because-
love the game, but we don't play it.
You had legends there. Rest in peace to Ricky Henderson.
Oh my
legend,
God,
a
that was
legend.
my dog. You talking about my hero? That was my hero. Ricky Henderson was everything to me. I'm sitting on the bench at the Yankees. I'm looking at this man. I'm looking at this
Grab
man
that
like this the
base.
whole game. I'm
Yeah.
sitting right back. I'm on here with Ricky Henderson, and Ricky just tell him, hey, he'll grab me by the leg and say, look, okay, back crease of that leg. You know, that's what I'm looking at, the back crease of the leg. When that thing open up, you out. And his patience was so perfected at the plate. I wasn't that patient. I'm swinging. It get anywhere near the plate, I'm swinging.
Yeah.
Ricky, he had a zone that was unbelievable, man, and treated me with the utmost respect every time we saw one another, even after our careers, man. I love him. We lost a true legend.
Let me ask you a question. When you see all of these athletes now, right, that's leveling up, a lot of them is not like how back in the day was. A lot of them have their fathers now.
Yeah.
The Steph Currys,
Yeah.
the Klay Thompsons,
Yep.
the Shadors, the Shilohs.
Yeah. There's a lot of them don't, though.
But
No.
A lot of them don't.
a lot of them don't, but a lot more that's making it to the league.
True.
You know
but
what I
it's a
mean?
lot more prominent that we hear about it. We see the fathers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Oh, it's still a lot of them that
It's
don't.
just a lot of
But what
moms.
I want to know for you, would you consider it, because some people got to be born with some things.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider you had a lot of God-given talent?
yeah, I had a lot of God-given talent.
Or it was something you had to, because some people
Well, you got
gotta
to work.
really, really work.
Now, you got talent. You
Yeah.
got God-given talent. You got the talent to communicate.
Right.
You got a gift of articulation and communication. Like you gonna get your point across. However you feel like you got to get it. Both of you guys, but you got to understand as well. Talent is talent. You got to perfect your talent to go to the next level. Your talent will get you in the game, but to go to the next level, you got to perfect your talent. You got to perfect when you speak in front of a multitude. You got to perfect the way you articulate, the way you flip it, the way you pause in between your verses. You got to perfect that if you want to go to the next level. It's some people have talent, but to get to that next level, that thing got to be worked on.
But my point is, you not having a father figure, right?
That made us who we are, Gil.
But what I'm saying is,
I had a
who was the
stepfather.
one that pushed you?
I had a stepfather
Okay.
who was somewhat of an alcoholic, good drunk. He ain't want abusive to my mama. He was their hardworking man all day long. Got up, went to work. Every time I saw him put on that Wick Slumber uniform, that means he was going to work. My biological father, that was the prime. That was him. That was all that Janae Sequoia, that flavor had more sayings than anybody. He was fly as I don't know what, salt and pepper, wavy hair. I mean, he was that dude. So I took two ethics out of those men and incorporated them myself because they was there. Like I saw them.
Yeah. Okay.
They made them play a role of you got to do this, you got to do that. But no, I remember my biological father on the way from a Falcons game. He said, baby boy, I don't think earrings ain't no place for a football player. And I'm like, yeah, you gonna tell me something about no earrings? Earrings ain't got no place on the football field. I never wore earrings again. Why would I be wearing an earring on the football field? Trying to be seen, trying to stunt. Never wore it again. Because that little bit that he gave me, although I was fathering him at the time, but that little bit that he gave me, I took it and ran with it. And he would say little subtle things like that. And I took it. My stepfather would always say, no matter what, I might not be here for long. Take care of your mama. Make sure you take care of your mama. Those little things that they may have said that enhanced me, man.
Yeah.
Never drank smoke because I saw them doing it. So I needed that kind of struggle to comprise who I am.
Right.
God chose my parents. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Nothing at all.
So everything you got, it was supposed to be that way to make you who you are.
And that's what I be telling, and that's what I tell a lot of the young boys out here. I say, listen, man, at the end of the day, you gonna choose who you gonna be with. You didn't have no say so on who your mommy and daddy was. I can't, but what if I don't like my dad? I don't even like nigga. I didn't have no say so on who this nigga was.
Right.
You chose this nigga.
Right. Right.
He ain't shit.
Right.
You chose it. Now you gonna choose who for me? So I always tell the youngest man, who is for you is for you. You know what I mean? And who you fall in love with and go through your trials and tribulations, that's for you. Try to pick somebody who got the best interest for you.
But
at
it's
heart.
hard when they're young, dog. It's hard when they're young. It's hard when we telling them the oven is hot.
Yes.
They still got to touch it to see how
You know what?
hot it is.
Talking about that, if I'm a young player, I'm ready to walk into whatever college, Michigan State, Florida State, UCLA, whatever,
Colorado.
I'm ready to get a bunch of money. I'm ready to see like 4 or 5 million this year.
You mean
NIL?
NIL?
Yes, I'm ready to
NIL ain't really NIL. Let's just get this straight. It's two different things.
Break it down.
Let's break this down. You got name, image, and likeness.
Okay.
Now let me deal with this first. Who you seen on TV? Name, image, and likeness. That means you endorsing stuff. Who you seen besides Travis and Shador and old girl that hoops from USC and
Juju.
and yeah. Who else? I got time now. So it ain't no name, image, and likeness. That's only our kids.
Okay.
You know, you see collectives where we taking up a church offering right here and we putting money in the basket and we gonna give brother such and such $200. We gonna give sister such and such $300. That's what they get. That's what you get. So it was supposed to be NIL.
Name it, but you do.
Well, you can earn it. But you got to understand these sponsors, just like $1 million worth of game. Who you put money on that ain't going to embarrass your name and your brand? You got to really check that out.
Yeah.
Because y'all got a brand, a national brand that y'all done took your time and cultivated and built up. You gonna put that on some fool that's gonna may get drunk driving, may get pulled over for
So collective and NIL is two different things.
two different things. See, everybody getting collectives, not the NILs.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm coming in, I'm getting some of this collective money.
Okay.
Because they said, come on down here, we're going to take care of your mama, we're going to do this, we got you that, get you the car, whatever. All right, bet I come down. I got $4 million coming to me this year because they wanted me bad. And I had a great chance to go and get with some good coaches and a good team to make me a better player for the next level, but I overlooked that for this money.
That's a problem.
That's happening a lot.
Yeah, yep.
And I'm gonna tap on another part, but I'm going in here, I'm gonna get $4 million. My mama ain't want me to go and my daddy ain't want me to go to the best place because they was thinking about them, the car they want, the house they want, the diamonds, the luggage, all that stuff.
That's where we at.
They thinking about the Louis luggage and the life that they gonna live now that they couldn't live when they was younger or whatever. I'm gonna live my life now. I'm gonna fly around the world. I'm gonna take pictures on the gram.
Right.
Boom. I'm walking in here, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know nothing about taxes.
Right.
And every girl in the world is in my DM.
That's right.
And I'm not seasoned because I never really had no women.
Right.
I never really, what game can you give me walking into this about these professionals? There's professional women out here.
God, dog. It's so tough out there for the young man right now, but the first mistake that they make is you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game. Chase the game. The game got the bag. Don't chase the bag. The bag ain't got the game. Chase the game because that's going to sustain you for a moment. This right here is going to maintain you forever. And they chasing the wrong thing. I'd rather chase a place that's going to give me the game, that's going to teach me how to be a man, that's going to teach me about this money, that's going to hold me accountable and make sure I'm disciplined. not just the bag, because see, that's gonna run out. Because first of all, you have no moral compass on how to handle it, and your family sure don't know how to handle it. So now you are one or two and done, and you ain't in the environment to get you prepared for the next level, which is the pros. You chasing NIL instead of NFL, and that's not the right thing. I've never chased money in my life. I've chased greatness, and guess what came with greatness? The money.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Skims. I feel every guy has a hierarchy when it comes to underwear, draws, and when it comes to mine. Skims sits right at the top. Skims came out with their Cotton 5 boxer brief, and it honestly put brands to shame. They go with everything. Formal wear, active wear, you name it. They're the perfect versatile everyday underwear. And it feels good on your body. I mean, it's a little silky, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, if I'm just keeping it real, make your package sit up nice, you look a little bit more beefier, yeah. I'm just saying, just speaking on the draws, you know what I'm saying? Toot love me when I throw my Skims on, because she get the, you know what I mean? Get in the bed, baby. All right. Fresh out the shower, throw the Skims on. Baby, you don't want to get in the bed? Oh, okay. Yeah, you see me in my Skims, huh? Shop Skims Men at skims.com/MDWOG at Skims Store. Let them know I sent you. After you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. Shop Skims Men at skims.com/MDWOG and Skims Stores. Right.
So how do they deal? So once they do, most of them want to decide, I need the money, because they want right now. We live in a right now culture where right now is God.
And the money's during they're gone because they're not saving, they're not.
And they don't know nothing about these
They
professionals.
don't know nothing about these professionals.
These professional women, ladies of the night.
Not only the ladies of the night, what about the dudes of the day?
Them
Because
too.
you got dudes that trying to act like they're agents, even at the high school level. Why do you need that? Why do you need somebody that's going to come take 15, 20%? Ain't nobody giving up no 15, 20%. I can see if it's an endorsement. This is not endorsement.
Right.
This is a one-off.
Right.
You going to get this for a couple years and you out.
Why would you need somebody to
But
get
that's
some
what
of
they
that?
do. And guess what? Just say it's $100,000. The school pay him $100,000. The dude taking his 20. You walking away with 80.
40.
Your mom.
But you got to pay taxes on that. But he gone. So you get ready to call him and say, dog, I need you to pay taxes on that. How you do that?
Now you paying, now
You ain't
you
give no
paying taxes
W-9
on the money
Thank
you
you.
gave him.
Thank
and
you.
your money.
Thank you. Ain't nobody teaching them this stuff,
Right.
man. Nobody teaching them, I call it the key sweat. You got to make it last. I'm trying to teach
Now-
you key sweat principle.
Now-
How you make this thing last forever. Because a lot of them ain't going to the next level. So this is what you got, man. This is the purpose of collectives. This is the purpose of NILs. To get you a bag, to get you something that it lasts just in case you don't get to that next level.
And the reason I talk about that, because I remember we was young, me and Gil, right? We young, we knee high to a butterfly. So it was a spot around the way, right? And it was this, situation, man. And I said, cuz, I came back, I said, cuz, I gotta take you somewhere, right? He said, come on, where we going at? I said, just listen, just go with me, man, just come on. I took him around there, right? Sassy Cassie, right?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So we go to the spot, right?
Those stories are epic.
Listen, we go to the spot. Slide up on the door, I knock on the door. The knock was like this.
He already knows what's
Listen,
coming.
the knock was like this. I never forgot that knock. I used to do that when I was in jail, just thinking about the spot. He's like, we knock on the door, they know it was me. Lil Wiley, what you want? I got my cousin, come on, I'm gonna come in. We go in there. I said, Gil, give him some money. This and that. He said, I said, give him $20. We both give him money. He go in there. All I hear is, ooh, please, stop. What you doing? Don't go there. All this, right? He come out. He come out. But when he walk out, I'm like, what's going on? Cuz you already was in there? He come out. He sit down on the couch.
This is true. I can tell by the way he's reacting.
He sit down on the couch, right? I ain't lying. I don't be lying.
I know.
He sit down on the couch. He said, man, you got some more money on you? I
No,
said, cuz.
no,
I said,
no,
cuz, you just came out. I said, you can't keep giving. I said, no, you just came. We gonna leave. No, I need some more money, man.
He
Give
think
me
this
some
is
more.
a pinball machine.
Listen, so listen. I had like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I had probably like $15 left on me. He like, give it to me. I said, man, I need my money back. He go back in there, whatever he say. Next day, stop. Why you going there?
Dang, they
Right?
had honey back then though?
Listen, so now he come out
They had honey?
on
They had
everything I
honey back
love,
then?
on everything I love. I ain't see him with another dollar for the next year. Every time I seen him coming, he listen.
So what was this place?
He was spin off. Listen, man, this was the whorehouse, man.
Just say
He
that.
was spin off of me, and this how I knew he wasn't shit. He had spin off. We supposed to meet up in the morning, cuz we gonna be. He just keep coming back from that direction, spinning off, ducking and hiding.
So he done fell in love.
Listen, he fall in love, and I'm like, cuz.
No, you fell in love.
I'm like, cuz. This is a lady of the night. This is a professional. That's for everybody. He didn't know how to. He didn't know how to.
He didn't know how to.
He didn't know how to. He didn't know what was for fun.
He didn't know how to cut off his feelings.
And when you're done, he didn't. Man, was he in love? He told that lady he'd go together now.
He probably got a tat.
No, but what happened is, no, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
this man
And I ain't gonna front you. And I ain't gonna front. After that, he started acting strange. That's when he got turned out, man. He caught a habit after that. Next thing you know, man,
What happened?
baby powder, man. Come on, man, dumb shit, man.
But you took him there, dog.
No,
You gotta have some kind of
I listen.
culpability in
At the
this.
end of the
He
day,
introduced me to
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
See, you forgot.
but
you
I was a professional.
No,
I
you
knew I'd
can't
get in and out of there.
introduce a
Cause I was
crackhead
tight
to-
with my
if you
money.
introduce a crackhead to crack, you got involvement in this stuff.
Right.
You can't do that, dog.
But he know. Listen, one thing about this, he know what. This is prime. This is the thing. One thing about me is this, and he'll tell you this. I never used a drug. I never smoked a cigarette. Never used anything. Everything I remember stuff that he don't remember. I had to show him pictures. I remember. You remember you had what's the name on? We had the green sweats on. You know, yeah, you had that on.
But that's who you are.
So he be listen. I ain't gonna tell you this one time. I ain't gonna hold you right. Prime. I ain't even gonna hold you
Go
right.
ahead, give it to me. Though.
I'm not saying that I was gonna say what was need to be said, but we get pulled over, right? This when I first get out the joint. We get pulled over, he driving, right? Pull us over. I'm like, oh shit. We sweating, I'm sweating and all that, because he got the whole car
you
smoked
was
up.
sweating, I
the
wasn't
whole
sweating.
car smoked up, right?
Right.
The whole car smoked up. So the police come, they like, this guy, this, that, and third. And he gonna try to say that I was trying to tell the people something. I wasn't.
You was.
I said, excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? That's all I said, Prom.
Who
You
has
know.
to talk to the cops?
I
on the
just- all I
side?
You know
said-
what's getting ready to happen.
Who
you
has
know.
to talk to the police on the side?
Because you know what's getting ready to happen.
I said,
When somebody asks that, you might well go get in the back
so
seat.
he got me on video.
You
This
should
what he
got
got.
in the back seat of the car.
He got me on video, talking about, look at him. He talking about, he put the video, look at him, he telling on me. I went over and I said, what's this all about, officer? I said, listen, I was just getting the ride dropped off. The man is a hack.
Right.
So the police officer, young, he don't know. He said, what's a hack? That's somebody that just, before Ubers, they had hacks.
Right.
It's like a taxi. I paid him, what's the name? What's the name? So I'm gonna leave. So I get to walking. He like, where he talking about? Where you going? I'm just walking away. Like, listen, man, I don't know. I gotta get to work. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm walking away. The police was ready to let me leave. He told me, where you going, cuz? I'm like, cuz. I don't even know this. He told me, cuz. He said, y'all. I said, I don't know him, man. I'm just going. I gotta make it to work.
Yo, you thought something was gonna happen. He didn't do nothing. He was letting me go. So I'm like, where's you going, cuz?
I was getting the fuck away from him. But he tried to
Now
say,
he realized we cool when he just come jump back in the car.
Think about it, he did make a good decision. He did.
he tried to say I got busy on him.
He made the right decision.
He tried to say I got busy on him.
told.
Now, Prom, what do you do in this world, in this game, with the athletes, right? Because these athletes now, I've seen something happen, and you tell me how you deal with it. I'm seeing players, you live in this neighborhood. When you go to play football, it's serious. But for some reason, your mom or your dad take you out of this neighborhood, put you where it's soft at, which is cool, but you go to play football here. Now your stats go up because you're running all over these bulls. Yeah, you a monster.
Right.
Next thing you know, you get the attention of the next level. You get the attention of colleges. Oh, he's this, that, and the third. You get to college,
You Jane.
but it ain't no dog you got
No,
kitten.
you Jane, because you.
How do you identify them players?
It's easy to identify the players. See, the thing about it, when players come and their families, they sit across from me right here. My coordinator sits here, my position coach sits here, and I'm sitting in the middle. They think they're interviewing me to see if they want to come to the college. They don't realize I'm interviewing them to see if you fit. because we different. You know how our games are. You know how our attention is. Like you got to be cut for that, because when you balling, you gonna get all the love in the world, but when you ain't, they gonna hate. And can you handle them lights, man? Because if we put these lights on, it's gonna show all the blemishes that we have. We put these lights on, it's gonna provoke you to shine. But if you get closer and closer and closer to these lights, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna get hot. Can you handle this type of heat? And we found out that some people couldn't handle that heat. But we're trying to find out before we find out in public, live on television, that you can handle the heat. We got to find that out.
How do you deal with these parent coaches?
I
think they're gonna tell you what to do.
Ain't nobody can tell me. Ain't nobody doing that. I don't have conversations like that, especially during the season with a parent about your kid, because see, I'm ignorant. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
I'm going back you to practice. I want you to see your little baby. Hey, y'all, come on here. You see little, here go little Wallo right here. Come on. I want you to stand on.
Oh, you want to use me? I was all pro.
I know you was all that. Remember you started at Penn State. Remember?
Yeah.
It was really the
State Penn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm
gonna show you your baby. You don't want to do that with me, because I'm gonna give you film. I'm gonna have the film department put together a low light and let you see your man. Let you see your son and let you see what he does.
He had low lights when he played basketball at this college. I didn't know nothing about low lights. That's what you had.
He had highlights. He
Yeah,
had
low
low
lights,
lights.
bum ass player. He was a bum.
Hey, Gillie been getting everybody the business. Every time I see Gillie on the tape in the charity game,
he had to agree. Yeah,
Gillie been giving them the business now.
Yeah, all the youngest.
I'm putting money on Gillie.
I gotta throw on that barbecue grill though, because I seen him play Travis.
Travis can play though.
Yeah,
He slam all over you, cuz I don't want to get in there, get involved in that.
That was the white boys out of Colorado, man.
Gillie. See, I like when y'all go to the hood and play.
Yeah.
When y'all doing the 2-on-2s when you come out there representing 4 different teams. I like that.
I gotta throw them off. That throw the young
But I
boys
like-
off, Prime.
but, dog, how
Prime.
do
One
you
thing
do-
about this, these
But, I
young
mean,
boys
who do that, dog?
No, because let me explain something to you. When I step on the court, I got my goggles on, my knee pads, I got the whole hookup on, and the different teams. By the time they try to figure out, he got that team. Pop, 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 pop. Layup. I ain't got time to play with you young bloods out here.
But the time that y'all went and y'all played in the hood,
Look,
and y'all
Sam back
gave
there
buckets.
laughing. He don't even believe it.
I won the game winning shot.
But I like it. But Gillie's the guy.
Yeah, I know.
You know
But
what
I'm
Ice
saying-
Cube tell him every year we playing the big 3? And he walk right in and Cube, I'm gonna cook him this year. Cube say, get the ball to Gillie, man. Stop
Yeah, get
playing.
about
Q be hating on me, man. Q really do be hating on my game. He told me that.
Why can't we put together a entertainment league of you can't have no pro affiliation? It's just
Oh, he definitely
entertainers.
can play because he ain't never.
What I'm
been-
saying, it should be a league. Like y'all should have a team represented out of Philly.
Yeah.
It should play different states. It should be a league like that.
We gotta put that down. We gotta write
Straight
that
up.
down.
It should be.
That thing will
Let's
be.
talk about this season 3, man.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Season 3 is unbelievable, man. It's tough for me even watching it, watching it when we was putting together and choosing the scenes and all that stuff, because I know it's coming to a crescendo, which I mean is the ending with me and my kids, man. And that's the toughest part, because like when I think about it, man, I'm sitting up there in a chair, man, and I'm watching Shiloh and Shador at practice for the first time. Now I lied and put them on the same team, and I lied about Shador's age, because I'm a hood dad. I ain't feel like going to 2 different practices. So they 2 years apart. So I lied. They 1 year apart, and Shador played up. So I think Shiloh was 7 and Shador was 5, but I said Shador was 6. So I'm sitting up there, and they doing anger tackles, and the parents got these kids going colliding from 15 yards back. I said, somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get a concussion. So I get up and kind of adjust the drill and all. I know the parents was intimidated because I'm sitting there in the chair. I'm trying to be dad. I'm chilling. I'm out of football. I'm trying to be dad. And they just kept doing stuff wrong. So finally I get up. After about the 3rd, 4th get up, I'm running the whole practice. So then I finally digress and sit down. I said to myself, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I ain't finna be helping y'all. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it my way. So I called a few of my pro friends that I know had sons the same age. And I said, man, let's just have a tryout and put a team together. Let's just play some summer ball. And that's what we did. The next thing you know, we formed an organization. We had a tryout. It was 1,200 kids to come out. And we formed an organization called Truth. And I'm seeing from the beginning of coaching my babies to the last walk in the end. You know how painful that is, man? To see that this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This may be it. And let me say this before y'all jump to it, because I know y'all gonna jump to it. The only way I would consider continuing is that I'm coaching my sons, plural. Not singularly, plural. Or I wouldn't even think about it because I love Colorado. I love everything I do. And everybody, well, what would you do? Well, I have to think about it if I get to coach both of them.
Right.
I'm not following them, and it couldn't be like that unless I'm there prior.
Right.
But if I'm there prior, how can that happen? So it could really never happen.
Right.
But you got to think about it logically as a father. Shoot,
Yeah, to coach your boys.
I've always, that's all I know.
Right.
Yeah.
What was crazy, for us being there since the beginning, from Jackson State all the way to now, and I don't think people might hear you and they might have a whole different idea when you say coaching your boys as I do or we do. Your boys is the whole team. Like, and I know you talking about the personal thing, but I don't think people see that. People don't, like the part, these, I'm talking about the coaching of the father, and I always tell people, no, Deion doing is a father. A lot of these young men didn't have fathers. He a father. Is this not what you? I'm talking about the same. Listen, if he the same way he'd check anybody else, he gonna check shallow like that. He gonna check his like you don't. I don't think you understand what's going on.
That's right.
Like what's going. Like it's a family in them locker rooms. I'm talking about no matter the color, where you're from, who you think you is, who was your dad, your mom, how important. It's like you really putting it down on the whole team and everybody coming to you.
I love them, dog. Like
Yeah.
I was doing this when you didn't know I was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They just thought I became Coach Prime a few years ago in Jackson.
Right.
I've been Coach Prime. I've been coaching babies at 5. I'm sitting out there on the field at 5 years old, all the way up to 14. Like we were all day long. Right. Then I catch the car and go to the NFL Network that night to do television that next morning. But I love this, man. Like this is who I am, and I love every bit of it. I love what I do, and I do what I love, and I can't get enough of it. That's why it's hard to be relational. Mm-hmm. Because I love what I do. Like that's my wife, man. Mm-hmm. And that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta help me on that. Y'all gotta give me wisdom on that. We talked about that before.
Yeah, we talking about that a lot.
But we talked about that before.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. That's hard because I'm trying to give somebody else something, but they coming behind the game, the kids, these other kids, everybody, man, it's tough.
Right.
Because you give so much to what you do. And I love it.
And that's what makes you happy.
No, that's what gives me my peace.
Your peace.
My happiness sometimes is based on situation. Peace is everlasting. The peace is what I don't let nobody mess with that.
Yeah.
That's everything to me. But I love every minute of it. Just a few weeks ago, just going to the prison to see Jimmy's father with Jimmy.
That's
and then
major,
just sit
bro.
up there and kick it with Jimmy and his daddy. His daddy just getting his son game, and they
What coach
man,
go to the prison and go see a player?
That's my dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I
People
told
don't-
his father, man, Florida boys. I told his father, I got you. I got your son. Don't worry about it. I got that. And I meant that. So that's 100. When I'm sitting down with these parents and I'm telling you, hey man, I ain't finna play with your kid now.
Yeah.
I'm a father him. I'm a parent him. I'm gonna get on his butt. I'm gonna let you know what's what. Real talk. And he's like, that's what we want.
And you know who's a prime example of that? The kid that came from Jackson State. That's the punter. I mean, that's the kicker, the field goal kicker.
Oh, he's a beast.
Mother's my dog. Man.
That's my dog.
He's a
My
beast.
dog.
Because you see him come from Jackson State.
State.
Oh, and he's come to Colorado, and you just see the love and respect that kid got.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
You know
love
what I
him.
mean?
And I love him to life.
You see it.
And I mean, just it's so many. Charlie.
Charlie. Cameron Silver.
Cam been playing for me since he was a junior. Cam is a pro.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time I'm doing television with the people that's broadcasting that game, they say, "Who is the most underrated kid that is your dog?" I said, "Cam." They say, "You said that quick." I said, "I already knew that." Yeah. Cam is going. Every time a pro asks me, I say, "Cam is going pro. If you give him a shot, you're not gonna cut it."
Right.
Give him a shot. Let him in there. I don't care if you draft him or make him a free agent. Whatever you want to do, Cam is going to be a pro. I promise you that. Let him in there if you want to.
Yes.
And LeJounte and Bentley and so many of
Everybody,
these guys,
yeah.
man. Man, I love all my dogs. Just when I leave here, I'm going to Orlando. To the Hula Bowl. Okay?
Yeah.
The Hula Bowl, I don't know why it's Hula Bowl and they played in Florida now. That's something
That's
else.
crazy.
We played it in Hawaii back in the day. But we have several of our players in the Hula Bowl, another several players in the East-West Shrine. But I'm going to the Hula Bowl, and they said, well, get some of your players in. I said, how many can we get in? Well, what you willing to do? I'm there.
Right.
I'm there.
Right.
If you got to give me an award and get my players in, do so.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
going.
I'm
Right.
I'm going.
I need
So
my
I got to
boys
go
to get
pick
an
up a
opportunity.
trophy for Hall of Fame in the state of Florida. And guess what? My kids playing in that game.
Yes.
About several of them. And I'm not talking about Charlotte Shador.
Yeah.
So when I say my kids, that means the kids
Yeah,
that
I
played
already
for
know.
me.
Yeah.
My kids. I love them like
LeJounte
that.
playing in it?
No, they playing in East-West.
East-West Shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you,
he's
you're
a
going to
dog.
get your butt there.
Yeah.
And you're going to throw practice one time. That's all I need. But I need you to throw to your receivers and make sure they shine.
Are they doing the NFL Pro Days?
Yep. We're going to do, I think it's one in Dallas, but we're going to do the one in Boulder as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But because that's going to be crazy. You're going to have all 32 teams represented because you got Travis and Shador. Then all our guys get to put on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As of right now, after this season, from what you've seen around the whole season, what state got the best players coming out about them? We said this, like we talked about it last time, but
Y'all, come on, man.
Florida.
You want me to jump? Deny Florida? Florida's Florida, dog.
Florida's Florida, man.
Florida's Florida.
I
You
thought
look
it
at
would
every
change.
team in college football, somebody from Florida is showing up and showing that.
what is it about that? Because it's
Hungry, man. It's
a different
type of hungry. It's a different type of hunger. It's almost like y'all have met Florida rappers.
Yeah.
Like it's
Kodak,
a different vibe. It's a
Trick
different
Daddy,
go.
yeah.
Like it's a different giddy up in that
Yeah.
thing. And we love it. We love it. That's how we were birthed and born. Like we ain't never had no silver spoons, man. We had to go get it. A lot of other states did too, but we really had to go get it.
Yeah.
And we got that kind of respect for one another that it's been a grind, and we don't stop.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. City and country is a little different.
Yeah. Yes.
City, you still around a bunch of shit you can make some heavy
Yeah.
country, or you just be out there.
It's different, man.
It's just right.
It's a little.
That's right.
You might got to go in the back and slaughter a cow or a pig until
I'm gonna tell you something else people don't understand. How much game y'all give to people. Like I know people call y'all. I know people seek y'all out. But y'all get love to everybody. I ain't never seen y'all hating on nobody.
No, we're not
I
going
ain't
to do
never
that.
seen y'all putting nobody down or using your platform
No.
to disgrace people at all. And so many people got love for y'all, man. It's crazy. And I love it because y'all deserve it. You know, y'all deserve your flowers. And y'all don't look for the flowers. Y'all just out there doing y'all thing. Y'all don't have to change your voices, change your antics, change your attitude when you're on camera. Y'all are just y'all. That's what I love about it, man.
You know, we come from a place where the hate is developed at an early age, because when you tend to grow up without things, and you know, you go through certain things, and you tend to go through things growing up in the ghetto. When you ain't got it, you get bust on, you get talked about, you get called names. So we come up in a different type of way, whereas though if you're not really built for it tough, you'll crash out.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why a lot of young kids be crashing out, because it don't even be their fault. They might not got certain things, they might can't afford this, they get talked about, they get bullied. So our platform is really designed for the youth to show them that no matter what you're going through today, you can always change it tomorrow. You just got to stay 10 toes down in what you're doing and
Why
put
you
that work
gotta
in.
go 10 toes down?
Because, well, you know.
But why you do that,
You know.
But I mean, why you?
My fault, coach. In your case, 8 or
Wallo, you
8.5
gonna
or
sit
9.
there?
You know.
I'm going to say this, man.
Well, how you gonna say 8?
You can't say, you can't do that. I'm going to say this. You know what's crazy?
Say 8.5.
I'm in the
or
crib,
9.
right? I'm in the crib. And Prime, man, I'm in the,
only did it because I see your kids.
No, you say
I
no,
see your
listen.
boys mess with you.
I know, I'm going to say this, though.
Shiloh don't give you a break.
Charlotte ain't going to give him a break.
Let's get this right.
But I never seen somebody so thankful to God than when Prime called me. He was in the hospital. He called me, remember? and he just went through the surgery. He was like, it was one of the worst weeks. He was like, man, God is. Oh, he didn't say him. He didn't say nothing but just thankful to God that he, you know, he 8 toes down now. You see what I'm saying?
You try to be serious.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying.
But when you try to make
But you
eye
still-
contact with Gillie,
I
you
wasn't.
said
All right. Well,
because
listen.
you was waiting because you wanted Gillie to give you what you wanted.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
ain't
want-
gonna lie though, he still got his little.
Yeah,
At
he
first
still
it
got
was a
his
little
dance.
rough
He
for
still
him,
more
but
like
now
a
he got
player.
his swagger, but he got his walk all the way back.
Yeah, he got
man.
his joint
You
back.
know
He
what
come
I mean?
through.
You got your
Must
walk
be the
all the way
money.
back.
Yeah.
So I supposed to
Now,
ride with y'all.
now listen. This is what I want to know.
I supposed to ride with y'all.
Who would you be? Rick James or Prince? If you had to be somebody else, man. If you had to come back, somebody else.
That ain't right.
What you
Y'all
mean?
can't say that.
What you mean?
Because okay, see sometimes y'all see the registered nurse over here, RN. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all see the registered. I'm saying registered nurse.
Yeah, I understand
Y'all
what
see the
you're
registered nurse over here, and y'all forget that I can't take certain things because I'm a head coach. That- Because if I want a head coach, I would really say Rick James. All right,
yeah.
but I can't say Rick James. I gotta say Prince. Okay, because I'm a head coach.
Oh my
Okay.
God. I'm
We
just
know
saying,
some
man.
of the things Rick
Give me
James.
give me Key Sweat.
Keith
I want
Sweat.
to be Sweat.
Keith Sweat's a bad boy.
But you know what's too, Coach? When Coach called, you know, he was thanking God. I remember you called him in jail one time. You was thanking God.
When?
When them CEOs rush your cell.
For what?
Got Ricky Minaj up off you.
No.
They caught you-
Ricky wasn't on me.
They caught him and Ricky in the same jumpsuit.
You're lying.
Rushing,
No,
they
he
get him
lying.
up out.
He lying on me,
Hey,
man.
dog, 20 dog.
Look at
But I'm saying 20. What though? 20. It had to be a couple of times you had to fight. In 20.
No, I never had a fight in there.
In 20.
Let me.
Oh, he
I was
just
in the.
negotiating
Listen.
something else.
That
Hey, listen, I
movie.
got something else you want,
Listen.
man.
That movie. Samuel L. Jackson. They got that movie for me, The Negotiator. I knew how to go out of.
I know, but Gillie told me one time, he said, man, I don't want you to mention it. But I wanted to see Wallo one time, and he had his wrist tape. And it wasn't a football game.
No, man. It was. I got in a little accident.
I'm just saying, why was your wrist
I was playing
tape?
football in the yard.
Then he said you came to the visitation where they see through the glass and all that, and you had a ping pong pellet, but y'all ain't have ping pong table.
No, we did. We had one on the
He
block.
said he
I was a
didn't know
champion.
What you was slapping, but y'all had a ping pong pellet.
I was a ping. Listen, I'm telling you, like it was a lot of times you had to negotiate to see tomorrow. I was the type of dude in jail that was like, I didn't want no trouble. So if trouble came, I knew how to get out of it.
How would you? I'm coming round. We in jail. I'm trouble.
A tough.
Man, you know you look a little thick in them jeans.
See, it's different type of ways. Cause I didn't, you know, it been people. We don't wear jeans. We wear slacks. So in a case like that,
slacks.
in a case
Now,
like
this trouble. What you doing?
in a case like that, if that type of trouble come, I could make a scene.
What you be making scene?
What? What you want to do? Let's do it now.
So you trying to
Now
get
the
in
police
hole.
come.
You trying to put you in the hole. So
Now
they
the
put you in
police
hole.
gonna come, right?
They what you trying to say? They put you in the hole.
The police gonna come. Or sometimes I just, you know, I finesse my way up out of that.
How?
No.
It depends, man. We can have it. Listen, man. This ain't what you think it is, man. Let me just tell you
Oh, it
something.
is what I think it is.
No, it's not.
No, you thick in them slacks.
Listen, let me just tell you something, man.
Let
me tell you something.
Gillie did a good job acting right
Let me tell you something. You like going to the yard and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Keep playing with me, you be in the hole, man. Leave me alone, man. Cause see, can't nobody hear me telling that I'm a snitch on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting him know you going down, you try to take my man. Don't take my They ain't taking mine, man.
Don't take
But
innocence.
you had to see it. You had to see it go down in there. Like,
Did I see it? I see it went down playing. I done seen people, listen, that's why I was so in line. The first time I seen somebody get stabbed, I went back to the
I
cell.
ain't talking about. I'm talking about jabs.
Oh, yeah.
The difference between getting stabbed and getting jabbed.
No. Listen, man. In the yard, man, you walk past the bathroom, they be in there making love. I said, I don't want to be a part of that, man.
Why you call it making love?
Because that's what they was doing. They was slow.
I'm just saying, why
It
you
wasn't no
making-
rap. I seen some I was like, whoa.
You call it making love?
And then I didn't know what was.
That's
Man, they was in there making love, man. I said, man, let me keep walking, man.
Making love.
Because they was holding hands.
So when you walked and you saw it, did you do this? Or did you do
No,
this?
I walked and I heard some moaning. I'm like, what the?
So if you hear moaning, you gonna go try to see what's going on.
No, I did like, I turned my head, I kept walking.
And he did for me.
No, I wasn't, I ain't with nothing.
Yo, Sam.
I ain't with no problem. Listen, I really didn't.
I just want to make sure you straight.
Like
I'm
I'm gonna say this. I'm cool, but I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, every day I just wanted to make it to another day without getting my innocence removed from me.
I'm proud of you, man.
That was my whole thing, and I did it. Do rain, sleet, hell, or snow, negotiations, threats. I just was like, man, I ain't going for this. I'm telling you, that time I went in the shit. Listen, I'm telling you, y'all be thinking. You know why I tell these stories? Because people be like, people be lying to these young boys, and they don't understand. When I was in that shower that time, and the first time I went to
said, shake your ass.
No.
Show me what you working with.
I was like, damn. But listen.
You ran out of there.
No, I was in
this
it.
really happened.
This really happened.
Whoa.
He didn't tell me that.
So somebody said that?
He didn't tell me that. He was just singing. He was just singing the song.
So okay.
But he was singing song right after he walked in.
Okay.
I was
you
like,
got to paint the picture first. So everybody in the shower.
Yeah. No, everybody
It was
wasn't in
just
the
him
show.
and Owe.
It was just me. No, come on, man. Stop doing that, man.
Okay, you a who dog?
All right, this how it is. It's just like the, matter of fact, NFL, basketball, y'all at the same time as prison showers.
Yeah, but it ain't like it is no more. Everybody got an individual compartment. Everybody got curtains now. It's different.
All right, well, it used to be back in your day.
Yeah,
You was
back
going
in
to
the
prison
day.
showers.
Yeah.
So I go in the joint, right? First time I come in there,
Was
right?
you facing the wall or you facing
I'm gonna break
out?
it down to you. So when I go down there, got my shorts on and I got a pair of drawers under that. So I walk in the joint, right? Go in there first, and they like shower time. I go down there first. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4 in this wall, 4 in this wall. Then you go around the wall. There's another 8 over there. But there's 150 inmates on the block.
Right.
And everybody, so it steam up quick. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get my joint.
Can't see nothing.
So when I get my joint, I step back. When I step back out of the fog and all that stuff, there's a sword show in there. Everybody looking at me like, why you got your drawers on, man? We don't do that in here. Like, how you gonna wash up? I'm like, that's what they saying, because they looking at me like I'm weird or something. I'm washing up.
You having a conversation with everybody?
No, I'm not having a conversation. I stood back, got back off the ledge, because it's like a ledge, you back up. Now when you back up, you can see, because I'm like, I gotta see, because it was fogged up in there. I ain't want to get, I ain't know what was going on. So it was crazy about it, when you walking through, because it's a little foggy, you might bump a couple people, man.
No, dog.
I'm just telling you what happened. I'm like, what? So I get up out of there, get to the joint. I'm like, oh no, shower was not that important after this day. I'm gonna just bird bath. Them motherfuckers was in there, man.
No, but how did old head told you to do the song?
No, he was singing it. I don't know who he was singing it to.
Come on, stop lying.
Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. I'm like,
So was he at the front or he's in the?
he was in there. It just
you
washed
just
up.
heard that.
Show me what you're working with. I'm like,
So did you speed up? Like
I got
when
the
you,
fuck
when
out
you
of
heard
here.
that, did you just speed up everything?
He was in there twerking. Dude, shake your ass, Lord.
oh man.
He said, show me what you work.
No, I gotta tell. I be telling people. I really, people always say, Wallo. I gotta tell people because for some reason, these young boys don't know what they lining themselves up for.
See, they don't, because they glamorize.
Grammarizing that. That thing. Listen, this what you gotta understand, and this what dudes understand. All it take, bop, a shot of a gun. That's not even a percent of a second. A robbery, not even a minute. These people gonna put you in jail for decades. You gonna walk in there with hair, come out with no hair. You gonna walk in there with black hair, come out with gray hair. Your mom gonna die, your grandma might die, somebody gonna get cancer. A lot of shit gonna happen. Your daughter gonna grow up and be dealing with some you probably wouldn't wanted to deal with, but you ain't there to protect her. Your son gonna grow up and the homies gonna tell him, man, you just like your dad, man. You gonna wind up dead on the penitentiary. So it's like, nobody tell nobody this. That's why I be telling dudes like, it costs too much to be a criminal.
That's right.
You need a lot of money to commit a crime in America. You commit a crime, God forbid you kill somebody. God forbid you rob somebody. God forbid you got a gun. Lawyer need, probably just a gun case, lawyer probably need like 15, 20,000. Your mom ain't got that. And you ain't got that because the only thing you got is a gun.
That's right.
You murder somebody, you're not gonna get no lawyer money. Chances are you might get life. Right. So I just be trying to tell dudes like, listen, man, you ain't gotta listen to me. I'm telling you, I did 20. I ain't one of these dudes, rappers. These rap dudes ain't never do no jail time. They rapping about the lives that they seen around the homies around the way. They're giving you an idea. We keep forgetting that a lot of these rappers is giving out ideas from people that they seen and they looked up to, the drug dealers, the dude. So you listen to him and it's like, bro, he never did no jail time.
That's good, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be mindful. Like, and this day and time with these women, be mindful, nephews. Y'all getting this money, all these partyings and all that. Be mindful. It get real tricky, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It get real tricky. I remember when he fell asleep in R. Kelly house, right?
Man, get the hell out of here.
You didn't fall asleep in R. Kelly house.
Yeah, we spent the night there, but they ain't.
Oh, I ain't never heard this part. Now, hey.
Why did you spend the night at our crib? I'm
we
not
was filming. We was recording.
Y'all was filming and recording.
We was recording music.
I ain't got to say
filming, dog. You said, what was y'all filming?
Listen, one thing about me,
recording,
I ain't lying to none of anything I tell you, I ain't lying.
Hey, Bucky. Gillie
call
said they
Bucky.
was filming.
They was filming and R. Kelly, he said, man, R. Kelly got one of the biggest pools I ever seen in my life. It was wet. The pool was, I said, what?
The pool had to be wet. Ain't the pool wet. This water. Y'all
It
got to
was
stop,
wet.
man.
I'm like,
Y'all got to stop.
I'm just
man.
telling you the real deal.
The pool was
wet.
Look at you.
The pool was
I'm
wet.
just saying. Like, I'm just saying, it is
I
what it
believe
is.
that, man.
Y'all crazy, man.
He was a lifeguard in the prison showers, man. Hey, listen,
I wasn't. I
Coach
wasn't
Prime, season 3.
Season 3 out now.
Go get that.
I mean,
Coach,
Shake
we
it,
appreciate you, man.
Show me what you.
see, you believe that shit?
No, that's crazy. Somebody
He wasn't
would
talking
actually
to
say
me
that.
though. He wasn't
Did
saying
it
that.
happen?
Yeah, it happened, but he wasn't talking to me.
all right, long
He
as
was
we
just
know
singing
that.
a song. I was in
But you know
close
what, dog?
proximity.
My thought process is like when I think I see stuff, that's what makes me
too.
articulate better. So I'm seeing you on the phone talking to Gil saying, man, you ain't gonna believe what happened today.
I used to tell him the
This
story. He
dude
thought I was
said,
lying.
Shake it fast, show me what you work with when I was in the shop. And Gil said, we all naked? That's the first thing he said. We all naked? Yeah, we was naked. And then he started hollering.
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
I said, well,
I
what you
told
do?
him.
Right.
He used to think I was crazy when I used to telling the jail stories from me. I'm like, yo, man, you can believe this shit happened. He'd be like, yo, what happened? Go ahead, tell me.
You
He was excited to hear the
do
bullshit.
videos of
No, he
Gil
said,
stories,
cuz,
dog.
I was in the yard, man. I seen somebody get slapped in the head with a weight, cuz.
Yeah.
It changed my life.
Yeah.
He hit him so hard, I just went up to my cell and went to sleep.
I did. I seen the dude get smacked so
Couldn't do
hard.
nothing else, cuz.
With a weight?
10 pounds. You know them little 10
10
pounds?
yeah.
Little,
He said,
going
cuz,
to
he
bar.
slapped him so hard, he said, it took 20 seconds for something to come out.
Yeah, it took
said
him
he
forever
hit
to
him.
scream. He held
He
his
said he
head.
just held his head for like 20
He was
seconds,
like,
cuz. He said,
He finally came
he
out.
said ain't nothing come out. He said it like this.
No, finally came out. It took a while.
He said about the 20 seconds, he said,
I couldn't wait till they opened their yard gate to get out of their yard. I couldn't wait. I said, I'm never coming to the yard for no more.
You ran out there like you running out for us in Colorado.
What? I said, man, I couldn't wait. I was like, I still need to get, because still, see, one thing about me, I was good with maintaining my manufactured tough. What's going on, man? Right on, man. Stay down, man. I'm like, please, but I'm talking to him. Just imagine my face, and in my mind, I'm talking to myself. God, I apologize for anything I did wrong. Could you please get me out of here early? Please protect my innocence from any danger.
No.
Please protect me
Wallo
from
is a
this.
fool, man.
No, because I'm dead serious. Like I'm like, is these dudes crazy? Is they in here comfortable? And this is not, because I'm saying to myself, everybody got to be scared in here like me. I was the most scared in jail during the time. I know I was. In the state of Pennsylvania, I probably was the most scaredest inmate in the history of life. Because I'm in there like, please let me out of jail. Please, please, God. Please don't let nobody try to take my ass. Please, God, don't let me get hit in the head. Please, God. Please. But at the same time, I'm in the hallway, I'm walking. I got my shirt buttoned up, my shoes crease shining, like a real penitentiary dude. What's going on, blood? What's going on? Right on, man. Stay down.
Please.
You're damn right. Yeah. Yeah. They talking about the banging on dudes banging on the door. Dude, let me out, Garcia. CEO, let us the out now. All this dumb shit. I'm like, shh, please let me out of here. Please, God. Because I'm saying to myself, this shit is not normal. You got my head just normal. We eating soups. I'm talking about we using razor blades to cut the cheese and the sausage up and all this. I'm like, this can't. We putting our cold sandwiches in the toilet. We clean the toilet like it's a refrigerator. I'm like, this gotta be something. Gotta be wrong with this. And they thought they just knew. Yeah, dudes, and they're like, well, I see you been up here holding it down, man. Shit. I'm saying to myself, yeah, I've been holding it down. I've been holding this down, man. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm trying to get out of here. Man. This ain't gonna do it. I'm trying to get out of here. We out of here, man. We out of here, baby.